Hey everyone, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more Crusader Kings 3. Here today on the channel, we're going to be starting a brand new campaign as Renly Baratheon. So, if you'd like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like, subscribe if you're new, let me know feedback and suggestions in the comments. We're back on the War of the Five Kings scenario. Alright, YouTube memberships are available if you want access to mod lists and want to support the channel. Would be greatly appreciated. If you want to get a cheap copy of CK3, check out my instant gaming link. Alrighty, so King Renly has taken control of Storm's End and the Stormlands at 22 years of age. He's married his wife Marjorie, and hopefully we can have some children with her, which is going to be easier said than done. We might have to get Loras Tyrell to bust out the turkey blaster to help us. Stannis is at war with Joff. And then we've got the Starks and the Tullys in the north. Robert Aaron of the Vale is neutral. And we're going to be coming up against the Lannisters and Joffrey. We're technically not at war with them just yet, but we are a king down here. So let's get stuck into playing as Renly. I always quite liked Renly in the books. His gayness was just sort of hidden and not as pronounced as the show. Oh, we should invite Maya Stone in. He was also the spitting image of Robert. He rallied the Stormlanders. I always think of the what if he was actually able to take King's Landing and not let Stannis kill him, I suppose. Because everyone was like, oh, Stannis is just a bit of a weirdo. Stannis always had the better claim, but Renly had the larger army and more of the support. Because, like, people mistake him for a young Robert too, and especially with his sort of alliance with the Tyrells and his relationship with Loras was sort of hidden. But hopefully we can have a nice run with Renly. He probably would have been a good king too. Okay, so let's set things up. We've got the Tyrells with us, but taking out the Lannisters and the Stormlanders is going to be easier said than done. Courtney Penrose is our Hand of the King. My grandfather, Estamont, is my Chancellor. Julian Swan is the Steward. We probably need to switch him up. Shara Errol needs to be switched. We'll let Loras Tyrell be the Master of Arms, and then I'll make him Lord Commander of the Kingsguard if we are successful. Okay, let's bring in Errol and the Purple Crane. Harmon, let's bring him in too. But yeah, at the end of the day, was Renly's claim a bit weak? Yeah, but at the end of the day, his brother usurped and rebelled against the king. So that's why Robert's on the Iron Throne, took it by right of conquest and usurped it. That's the only reason why Stannis had it, and they retconned his loose Targaryen blood. Robert. Okay, so we need to choose a patron. I think we just want to go full-blown for fertility to try and have as many children with Marjorie. We've got really nice stats, even though we are a bat for the other team, as it were. He's handsome, so he's got nice fertility, and then Marjorie's gorgeous. Oh, we actually can claim a independent kingdom. We don't want to do that, because that will make us the Storm King of Storm's End, and then we're going to have to get crowned, and we get some pretty bad debuffs for that. We can actually negotiate an alliance with Stannis, interestingly. Well, we'll just see how that goes. Okay, so I think we'll build up. We're not actually at war with the Lannisters just yet, so if we can let Stannis sail up the Blackwater, try and weaken them, that'd be great. Same with the Starks too. And if we can keep the 30,000 levies in reserve and get these Stormlander Knights going, maybe get some catapults and onagers too. But yeah, 22, compassionate, some pretty decent stats. He's got 29 diplomacy, which is quite impressive. Faith of the Seven, Stormlander, of course. So the main objective of this series is to put Renly on the Iron Throne. Whether or not he has a bunch of children, we'll see. We're going to have to figure out succession. We might even put like Edric Storm on there, or Maya, or maybe Shireen eventually if he doesn't have children, if we struggle with Marjorie, but hopefully not. We'll try and overthrow the Lannisters for being Definitely complicit in my brother Robert's death. But we'll see how we go. Maya has arrived too. We could maybe combine our claim with her. And my father-in-law, Mace Tyrell, has declared his independence, along with Balon Greyjoy too. We haven't got an alliance with the Starks, but we could allow them to have the Kingdom of the North. See. Okay, so everything is set up now. Joff is 13. So he's fighting Stannis there. Interesting. So at this stage, he hasn't gone full-blown to R'hllor in this alternative timeline, Stannis. No, he still believes in the faith of the Seven. Okay, so he's got some Massies in Florence. Yeah, and the Pharynx too helping him out. So fierce fighting is now breaking out. And then we've got the Starks and the Tullys. And we're still not... We should be really in on this war. But if I can allow both of them to battle it out while we build up our men-at-arms, that'd be great. We'll jump in at our own opportunity. You never know. Joff could actually come against us too. Nice. And Marjorie is pregnant. Hooray. Huzzah. Thank you, Loris, for helping me out with that one. Okay. Yeah, he's more like a twink in the show too, isn't he? Not as overt in the books. Yeah. Oh. Okay. So Rob is doing quite well, I think. Yeah, so that's... Yeah, they're doing well. Stannis is not doing well. Oh, he's lost, I think. 9,000. So, looks like Stannis sailed at the Blackwater and lost. The Stark's not doing too bad with the Tullys. Okay, so I can actually make an alliance with Joff if I want to. Interesting. I think it's... Ask for the dynastic banner. No, we can't. Is it time? We're fealty. So we can use my claims. We can use Maya or Edric's claims, funnily enough. For the Seven Kingdoms. We could fight on their behalf. But no, I'm going to fight for my own. So let's go to war with Joff. Use this opportunity. Declare war upon the Lannisters. And hopefully we can gain victory. Bringing the Tyrells in is a must. I don't know how we win without them. So let's go to the Reach. Because that's another thing too. I think he spent, from what I remember in the books, he spent a lot of time in the Reach, like mustering. In the books, he was in. Sorry, in the show, it looked like he was more so in Storm's End. So we'll rally our troops. Oh no, the pregnancy ended prematurely. That's no good. Hopefully we can have another with the wonderful Lady Marjorie. Okay, so let's get 30,000 here. And we'll move towards the Reach. Because there's, Crown Land forces already operating near Stannis there. Okay, we've got 40,000 Reachmen. So let's move towards Highgarden. And we'll rally up. Be one strong, cohesive force. If we've got 70, 80k to ready to push into King's Landing, that would be fantastic. And we've got like Randall Tarley and all the Reach Knights too. Because at the end of the day, the future king on the Iron Throne will be of the Reach. Tywin's still about. Stannis. Oh, Stannis has made peace with Joff. He's been beaten back and he's licking his wounds in Dragonstone. So Stannis has been humbled. He was defeated. I can make an alliance with him and call him to war. That would give us an additional couple thousand. Lord Ildred Estamon might be able to come. We'll... Maya Stone, I guess we can pardon her. She's already committing crimes. I'm going to ask the Iron Bank for a loan. So that we won't go into debt while we're fighting. It will drop our combat effectiveness somewhat. Alright, so let's march towards King's Landing. And then with the remaining Stormlanders at Dragonstone, they're going to try and sail up the Blackwater and come. 400 will do, I think. And here come the Tyrells. Oh no, you've got to be kidding me. Aegon the Conqueror come again. House Baratheon and the Crown Land of King's Landing is getting smashed here. Oh, okay, so the Dornish have supported them. Robert Aaron doesn't want to see a Targaryen on the throne. So we'll try and siege out King's Landing quickly. But Aegon the Conqueror is here. Marjorie's now pregnant again. So that's complicated things too. Aegon has arrived. My brother Robert hated Targaryens. I guess Renly probably doesn't have a very strong opinion of him either. Being on the small council, just being blasted with it. Okay, so Hookmark is about to fall. We're taking the settlements around King's Landing. We're going to push to pour Rhaenys' Hill with Renly. And the Antler men are pushing towards the Gold Cloak Heights too. And I've had a daughter and heir with Marjorie. I've had a daughter. Okay, so I guess we'll call her Cassana. After my Estamont mother. And Cassana Baratheon, I suppose. Maybe we do go with the naming scheme of like Floris and Oh, Floris is a good name. Oh, Maya Stone's had a child with a red fort. Fortunately. Okay. Let's repay that loan. Floris. I never thought about that. That, one of Boris Baratheon's girl is named Floris. Okay, so hopefully we can wrap things up here against the Lannisters. Yeah, but they're dealing with Aegon now, and there's Dornish spears around the place. Let's just hope they don't push towards King's Landing and try and stop us. They're losing now too. They got 71,000. The High Tower. Wow, okay. So maybe some of the... Oh, okay. So have the High Tower forces left to join Aegon, or are they still part of that High Tower army? No, I think that dropped significantly, because that was at 40,000, wasn't it? Oh, wow. Half of the Reach army just left. Jeez. That's not good. Okay, 14% here now. Just being cool, calm, and cautious. I guess we can move up to Rosby. But it looks like the north is getting taken there by Aegon forces. I guess I could push there. We just need to start taking territory now. Unfortunately, we weren't able to take any valuable hostages in the Siege of King's Landing here. Maybe I'll just auto it now, so we can split it, and it just will allow me to micro a lot quicker. A failed elopement. This is giving me a headache. Maybe just leave it. I probably should have just got Maya married off. She's very lusty. Okay, so we're pushing in the south here. That's fine. Diplomacy, we'll go with thoughtful. We'll try and go all the way down to diplomat. There's some Buckwell forces there. 25% now towards capitulation. Renly and the Stormlanders and with Reach reinforcements are doing well. As we're taking the gauntlet. Oh, but here come the Targaryen forces. So there's 17,000 high towers there. A bunch of Targaryens. Maya and Joff are feuding. That's so bizarre. Why would they be in the same place? Got another daughter now too. How about I call her Floris? We've got Rhaella. Laura. There's an Ashford, a Connington. Yeah, maybe I'll just go with... So, who was it? It was Boris Baratheon. Where is Boris? Horus was even further back. Rogar. Jocelyn's not a bad name too. Ormond. Orwin. Esmond. I guess I can just have a look at some suggestions. Jane. Elaine. Alyssane. I think we'll just go with Floris. After Loris. Okay, gotta be super careful here. There's a bunch... Yeah, so there's 17,000 high tower forces. And the Targaryens are pushing them in the north. We're so close to capitulating them though. Wow. So Stannis is actually commanding our armies and helping us out. In that fight. It's a little bit bizarre. But he did lose, to be fair. He pushed straight up the Blackwater and through. Oh no, the Tyrells are getting engaged here. Oh. And we're fighting something. I think we're, yep. Oh my god. We're losing against, Aegon's forces. So, yeah. So, damn. The Tyrells and the Baratheons fought, but we're so close to capitulating Joff, though. We just need to take, like, literally this settlement. And we win this war. Maybe one more settlement now. Oh, I thought that would have been it. Come on. Another one. We hold. Yes. Hang on. Nice. We got it. Oh, Tywin's been in prison. That's massive. The Stormlands claim for the Seven Kingdoms has been won. So Renly will now sit upon the Iron Throne. Whew. How do we manage to do that? Let's enforce our demands. So, wait, Tywin is being arrested by Bran. Wait, Bran? Oh, Rob died. Interesting. So we've taken the Iron Throne now. Bring them before me. Okay, so let's deal with the Lannisters. To be king or not to be king? Oh right, I can give the Stormlands to someone else. I can give it to Stannis. He did help us out though. But I feel like it'd be sort of realistic to get rid of him. We learn about his plot that he didn't go through. Give it to other Baratheons. I would rather give it to Renly's children. If we could. Maybe I'll find someone else more fitting. I haven't decided. We haven't got any sons yet though. Yeah, maybe I give it to someone else. I kind of want to do like a Renly run. I don't want... I think essentially I want Stannis to not really be around. Okay, so Tywin... Oh my god, what a striking scene. Tywin Lannister, 61, on his knees. Imprisoned by Bran. We have the decision to make. Bran sent him down. I guess my will be done. The Kingslayer is in prison too. And let's just get rid of House Lannister. Joff is now in prison. Prince Joffrey's now here too. No, I can't execute the traitor's house. Okay. Well, let's get rid of Joffrey Baratheon then. Son of Jaime Lannister. We could send him to the wall. But no. We will be swift and merciless. The Lannisters will pay for their crimes. Joffrey Baratheon is no more. Was done in on the orders of Renly Baratheon. And Kevin Tywin House Lannister's done. Because Tywin holds the title, we're going to have to get rid of him. Same with Lancel, Tyrion, and Tyrek, who are imprisoned. And then I suppose the Freys are going to rule? I'm not entirely sure. Oh, wait, what? So, we've got the Martells sieging us here. We've got to repay this loan. But the Lannisters are helping us out? That's so weird. Now that we have King's Landing, we probably can just rejig all this. I'm going to have to give... I need to reclaim it first. Small council too. Oh, we can retrieve those dragon skulls. Although Robert hated them. Everyone likes dragons. So let's try and bring them up. We get some really nice bonuses too. If we can bring them back up from the decks. But here he is. Let's set up the throne room. Renly Baratheon sitting the Iron Throne with his queen Marjorie. Let's put the Baratheon banners up. The true rulers. And Renly sits the Iron Throne. Very cool. Okay, so we can call Mace our ally. Stannis is at Dragonstone. Oh, we can call Stannis for this invasion. Yeah, because now we've taken on... I don't know why we're at war with Aegon. It should have made it null and void when Joff died, but I guess because we're Baratheon, we inherited the war. Because technically, Tywin is sending forces to help against those who have sided with Aegon. Then we got Bran in the north after Rob's died. Emure, Robert there too. Oh, but the Arryns have now stopped. All bizarre. Okay, so let's bring in Pycelle as our master spy. I guess my grandfather Edwin Estamont could be Hand of the King still. We'll bring in Tywin if we want to. Oh, we've got to reappoint the Kingsguard too. Actually, I should look to do that. Can't look to get rid of Aegon now, though, to nullify this war. Damn, no. He's gotten heaps of defensive buffs. Oh, the problem is people like Aegon. I feel like we got the RNG kind of bad there. Normally that doesn't happen this quickly. Where Aegon rocks up like this. She's sieging here. Which is very annoying. I'm going to have to reorganize some of our troops here, funnily enough. So maybe I'll move it further south. Because they're sieging the Red Keep. There's a fierce fighting and sieging going on. Which is not what we want. I might actually need to put Renly in the field just in case he gets captured. To crown or not to crown? Oh my god, we lost an artifact there. Oh, we've got the Kingsguard to deal with. I think we remove more Jaime, Meryn Trant. I think we get rid of all of them. To the victors belong spoils. Yeah, let's give Stannis and my father-in-law money. Yeah, so Stannis is now here, but they're still battling me. Very annoying. So we can't seem to call anyone in, potentially. Oh. Well, he died anyway in the Siege of King's Landing. That worked out well. Robert Arryn has just declared his independence. Okay, so... now what? Do we try and deal with all those traitors? What would the roleplay be? Floris has been imprisoned. I don't have the money to pay her back. She got, oh, because when they pushed King's Landing and took the dragon skulls, Floris would have been in the Red Keep. My daughter, no. Interesting. Then we've got to deal with Stannis. My father-in-law Mace can rule there. And then we've got to deal with the Lannisters. So basically, we'll get rid of all the Lannisters, and then we could decide who rules the Westerlands. I imagine it's going to go to a member of House Frey. I guess we could roleplay that. Oh, we heard about Stannis' plan to get rid of me. Even though we went through with it, he was plotting with the Red Priestess Melisandre, so he'll have to join the Night's Watch. And the Hightowers, the Danes, and definitely the Martells that joined Aegon could be dealt with. Oh, and I should... yeah, I'll definitely appoint Loras Tyrell to the Rainbow Guard, as it were. Grandfather's reaction. And I'll make him Lord Commander. That was the deal. So I can have him always by my side and insides. Okay, so that's all good. And then we can start planning for Renly's coronation too. But let's get those political prisoners, I suppose. Once we set up our marshal too. And then we're going to go around and try and bring in the Seven Kingdoms under our control. Break all. Some of the others. Some other Baratheon Crownland territories ceded. But yeah, Renly only has the Lannisters under his control. And then we're going to appoint the Rainbow Guard too, which is going to be quite a lot. Okay, we've rounded the traitors up. Turncloaks, traitors, a lot of them. We'll get rid of them. They need to be dealt with swiftly, the rest of them. So, Leighton Hightower, who supported Aegon, you will join the Night's Watch or be dealt with. So, we can't send him away. So, Hightower will get the swords swiftly. Tywin, I could send him to the Night's Watch. Would he accept? He would. Oh my god. I think, seeing as there was a Lannister revolt at the wall, I'm not going to let that happen. Doran too, I could send to the Night's Watch. Oh, he's actually going to refuse. A Dornishman up in north. I'd rather die. A Dornishman on the wall. I'd rather die. We've got the Danes too. Tyrion won't join the Night's Watch, so he will be sentenced. Lancel, okay, and then Shireen too. You can't send it to the Silent Sisters. I'd like that. Then the fake Baratheons, Tom and Marcella, will all be dealt with. Oh, we've also got the Kingsguard there too. Those who supported Joffrey. I'll send them to the Night's Watch. I think it's fine. Meryn Trent isn't a good commander. Like, Mandon Moore, only 25 prowess. Preston Greenfield. Ares Oakart. Oh, he probably got away scot-free then because he was doing some hanky-panky with the Queen. So they're going to now be sent to the wall, those former Kingsguard members. Probably go after Jon Snow. Tyrex still in prison. So now they've been dealt with by Sir Ilan Payne, Boris Blount, Tommen Baratheon, Marcella Baratheon, Shireen, Lancel, Tyrion, Ilya Dane, Stannis, Doran Martell, Tywin Lannister, Leighton Hightower, all dealt with by Renly. Jaime's now been taken out too because we stripped him from his Kingsgate. He went east. Okay, so now we need to make plans for Renly's Iron Throne coronation. The Farrings, the Massies need to be brought in. We also have to give someone the Stormlands. So down in Dawn, Princess Arianne now rules. My father-in-law Mace rules here. And Celis Frey, the last Lannister. Interesting. So that line has inherited the Westerlands. He's married a Darry, and it was interesting. The Lannister Frey line. Balon still rules there. Bran in the north, Edmure there too. And then, of course, we've got Robert here in the Vale also. Nice. So, Celos Frey. Grandfather was Titus the Toothless. Yeah, so at least Celos Frey even looks like a Lannister, though. There are Lannisters still. Orson, a distant far one. The Lannisters are everywhere, though. But no more now. There's half Lannisters everywhere. Oh, yeah, she's been married off to a crane. But, yeah, House Lannister has been ended. I don't even know who Renly would give it to. We'll leave it to Celos Frey and the Lannisters of Lannisport. Sure. And then we've got all these crowns here too. So Renly will be a just ruler now too. At the end of the day, those were all traitors. They supported the fake Baratheons in King's Landing who are no more. And then, of course, Aegon too, who rocked up. Any other decisions? No. Okay, the tricky thing is now there's just not many Baratheons left to give. Dragonstone, we're already holding the Crown Lands and the Stormlands. I want to give it to Renly's ilk. Edric is a wanderer. Maya's starting to have like Redfort children of her own who are illegitimate. I need to get Floris Baratheon back. Dennis Storm, Anya Storm. They are in King's Landing, these girls. Okay, so Curse Undone. Oh, yes. all those swift justices are done. Julian Swan wants the Stormlands, making a petition to the king. Nice. I do quite like that they can at least go for it. Nope. The Stormlands will be mine. Now that I have 2 daughters, I could maybe allow the Swans to take it at some point. But who knows? I need to pay for this ransom. I guess we'll owe them a hook. I can't believe my daughter is still a waste. She's so young too. She's now back, but there could have been a swap, but we wouldn't even have known. Okay. And Kasana. So those 2 need to be married off. So I think the heir to the Iron Throne should get Dragonstone once I have a son born to me. But who do I give this other line to? Do I give it to the Estemonts and then like try and... If Renly does have a bunch of sons, we try and take it back? Do I give it to Edric? No, he's illegitimate because we're trying to base our claim off some form of legitimacy. Already, like my oldest brother cooed the last king. So maybe I try and marry into the Estemonts here. So I got my grandfather, of course. And then there's the Baratheon line here. Because the Estemonts and the Baratheons have been intertwined. Because then there's also Aemon's... Yeah, because then Aemon married a Baratheon... No, sorry. His grandfather is Lionel Baratheon. We've got Alan Estamont there. I could... Because the thing is, I would actually give Floris or Kasana the right to rule Storm's End, but because of male preference primogeniture, we can't do that. So what I could do, I could give it to Ilden, or do I give it to Aemon or Alan? Because it's eventually going to go all down this line. What I could do is betroth Alan to Floris, and then give Alan Estamont Storm's End. I don't think I give it to Aemon. I think I give it to his son Alan. He's 28, but he's non-betrothed. Oh god, and I betroth him because then he can hold the title for her technically. But it's all based on this betrothal. If not, we can just strip it from them later on. And then hopefully they have some children. Well, let's betroth him to a baby. Dear nephew, he's going to accept it. Okay, yeah. And we shall grant, for all intensive purposes, her those titles. Yep, so let's give Sir Alan Estamont the Stormlands, Shipbreaker Bay, all of this. And the Estamonts will rule the Stormlands. Or they will hold it. Maybe I'll preface it on... Okay, you can hold the Stormlands, get that betrothal. If Renly has a son or two, one of them can hold it. But if not, there's a good chance that the Estamonts will rule. We'll bring in the new Dornish too. Ariane Martell will be my master, and Alan can be my Hand of the King. How does that sound? We need to start repaying that Iron Bank loan too. We might need to take out another for a coronation, because that needs to be done soon. The true rulers of the Stormlands, let's let it be for now. We've still got all those claims. Okay, small minor plague, but it shouldn't be too risky to deal with. House Bar Emmon is making a claim for Dragonstone. No, Dragonstone will be mine forever. And we'll eventually give it to a son once one is born to me and Marjorie. We've got 2 children of Renly's ilk, which is nice. We just need more sons. Okay, so we're just going to start filling out the Kingsguard here now. Going with find character, sorting by prowess. Unfortunately, Aereo Hotar can't join. He's a part of a different secret order. He'd be pretty good. Quentin Banefort's good, but he's been married off. Gerald Dane, the Dark Star, Lord Commander. Brienne, we can't bring her into the Queen's Guard. I'd like to. Rickard Allwood. Sounds good. Oh, a bastard of royal blood. Another Targaryen. So it's come out that Jon Snow with the old bear has his claim. Oregon has come flying in. Okay, so this is the second time the Targaryens have come up against me. I shall have both their heads on pikes. The bear, Mormont, and Jon Snow. Oh, okay, so it looks like we're going to have to deal with more Targaryen rebellions, I guess. The stag and the dragon back at it again. I think we want both of them. Because or do we just ask for Jon Snow's? Well, then it's up to him, I guess. Okay, nice. We've got some Kingsguard members joining. The demands have been rejected. So, Jorah Mormont is supporting Jon Snow. Okay, so we'll see how that goes. The War for Rhaegar's bastard. So the old bear, there's been a coup on the Night's Watch. Okay. Can I... Oh, I can't deploy... Damn. I can't deploy my troops in the north because the north is free and independent. Oh, that's why they're probably doing that. Okay, so let's rally the troops. Just south of King's Landing here. And we'll look to go north, I suppose. And let's go up. We could sail, but it's going to cost us money. So maybe we just go up the neck. There's no way we're going to get stopped by the north, so it should be fine to go up there. Whoa, we've just been intercepted. Wait, what? They laid a trap? No way. I've never seen this. Oh my god. Tens of thousands Stormlanders went up the neck and just got crushed by... 3,000 Night's Watch against 30,000. Oh my god, we had like a Thermopylae here. Now they're just like raiding the Westerlands. We're gonna win now. We must have got so many debuffs doing that. No, I should have paid going by ship. Oh, come on. That's just unbelievably funny. Oh my god, Night's Watch, stop moving. It's not like they got good troops. These guys are like... There we go. That's what I'm talking about. We caught them there. A Lannister Frey is helping us out. God, they're just like raiding me. This is so annoying. They're being so belligerent. Oh, nice. They want to call him Baelor Baratheon after the Hightower. Oh yeah, because there was the Hightower blood too. Through Marjorie. Interesting. No, I think we'll give him a Baratheon name. I usually go with like Oris or Lionel or Robert. I think we'll just go with Stefan. Just name it after my father. Yeah. Stefan Baratheon. So we have a son and heir. Nice. Wait. Rhaegar's... It's ended. The war was null and void. Well, that's annoying. Did Jon Snow die? He must have. What happened to Jon Snow then? I guess I can click for Bran. No, he needs to... Maybe we need to go to the Targaryen one. What's the quickest way to get to... Probably from my tree. Actually, go find Grandma Rhaella. Yep. Or Aegon there. Wait, Daenerys is alive? So Jon Snow was slain in battle by Lord Commander Loras. Oh my god. Loras killed Jon Snow in single combat. Ending the war. Hell yeah. Daenerys is married... Wait. Oh, because she was married to Aegon, wasn't she? She's married Harwood Fell and is pregnant in the Stormlands at 21. Prison her? Okay, so hopefully that doesn't cause concern. Interesting. Well, do we know if that's Daenerys Stormborn for sure? It's a woman in the Stormlands under the protection of Harwood Fell, who looks very much like Daenerys, but not quite. A cool little roleplay. We'll leave that happen. Robin of 2 times. Pretty good prowess. Let's try and bring him into the King's Guard. Deal, Sir Robin. We still need to fill out Renly's Rainbow Guard. Nigel of the Firstwell. To Adrian. We've just sent out a bunch of offers here. Bravosi now. Nicely done. We got a full King's Guard here. All loyal, subservient, submissive to Renly. Okay. Okay, so Edric. Actually, I should put Edric on the King's Guard. I should fire someone and bring Edric in. Yeah, I'll do that. So I'll just dismiss the Bravosi. And we'll offer Edric a spot. And he's honored too. Yeah, I should put my nephew on the King's Guard. I'm not too sure about Maya and her children. Maybe I should just dismiss her. I feel like her children would cause issues at court. I brought her in because I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll combine our claims. But would Renly marry his legitimate daughter or son to Edric Storm or someone else? Probably not. To one of Robert's bastards. Let's plan Renly's coronation. Not in King's Landing, in the Great Sept. Okay, let's get this coronation underway. Use the High Septon here. Okay. So let's have everyone in attendance. Oh, we get to pick a crown too. The crown of the stag, I think we'll use. The lion and stag one. Should be just melted. So got Stannis' flamey crown too. Interesting that Renly's become a little bit more pious in his older age. We're going to call his son Baelor. Okay. The Lord Commander is present. Could have got Loras actually to coronate me. Maya's not too happy. My nefarious cousin. And then we can slowly start bringing the other 7 kingdoms in. Now, I've been anointed. Oh, and there's been straight up a war. Oh my god, the coronation hasn't even ended. And Bran has attacked me. Why? An artifact claim. Oh, maybe we have the Stark banner or something. Anyway, we've got to deal with a war in the Riverlands. And the north now. Wowee. We've got Green Seer Bran. Needs to be dealt with. I don't even know what's that. Is that Brandon the 12th? There's just so many Bran Starks. Or Brandon Starks, rather. That's his real full name. Okay, so we just need to wait for this coronation to complete, and then we've got to go north. Damn. The Stark Tullys are in revolt. Okay. So now we've been coronated, we don't get those bad negative stats. Yep, thank you all for coming. Let's officially finish the coronation. And we're going to have to head north. Hopefully we have some allies with us. So we do have the numbers on them slightly. Yeah, if we gave away the title of the Stormlands again though. Now thankfully, because we're fighting the north in the Riverlands, we should be okay. So they want an artifact. We can't just make a white piece. Out of curiosity, that'll make things easier. No, alright. Oh, I need to move that rally point eventually, but that's okay. 30,000 or so moving into the Riverlands. If we had to go through the neck or go into White Harbour, that would complicate things. So let's start off with besieging Harrenhal. And Mace Tyrell is dead. Willis now rules there. Could I marry him to Maya Stone, actually? Solidifying an alliance there, because our alliance is gone. I don't know why. We've still married his sister. Harold Harding, still the heir. I can't marry Maya. No. A Grafton now rules in the Vale. There are still so many belligerent kingdoms. The Lannister Freys are on our side, I suppose. Same with Dawn. Okay, besieging Harrenhal now. Marjorie's now pregnant again. Yeah, thankfully the fertility buffs and bonuses are offsetting any negative persuasions. Temptations for Renly. Okay, so there's 16,000 northerners west of River Run, so let's look to move and intercept them. The feast is going well. Oh, there's actually more there hiding. Another 8,000, but it's still enough. So we're attacking Mage Mormont now. Oh, unfortunately our Braavosi Kingsguard member died. Nice. Solid win. Oh, Victarion Greyjoy can join the Kingsguard. Victarion the Thunderbolt Greyjoy. Oh, and I've had another son too. Nice. Let's call him after my grandfather, Ormond. Yeah, I think calling them like Stannis and Robert and Rob and stuff it's a bit more fiery. I think Renly would have sweeter names for his kids. Oh, okay, so Victarion Greyjoy has joined the King's Guard. The Rainbow Guard. Okay, we're just smashing the Starks here now. Running them back from Raventree Hall. This is what we want. To be fair, we want to fight the North in the Riverlands if we can. Got them towards 60% towards capitulation. Damn, they basically gave us no chill. Okay, got another amount of Baratheons coming in. Okay, gonna try and take settlements in and around Raventree and Flockshade. Around Blackwood Lands. Another 17 there. Okay. We just need to start taking territory now. We've hit the 50% threshold for fighting armies. Nice. And we've won. So, the artifact doesn't change hands. And let's enforce that demand. Then we're going to have to pass the sentence on Bran and deal with him. If we're going to have time to subjugate them. Oh yes, I do want to offer... Yeah, we need to bring these guys back in because they were under the control of Stannis. So House Buckwell, House Massey, House Staunton. Yeah, I guess Stannis gave them more limited autonomy. They really just shouldn't be able to seed like that, really. Oh! But Willis has attacked me? And the Blackwoods? Why? My brother-in-law too. Okay. They're trying to claim this. Oh, okay, so now we have to deal with the Reach then. Okay, wow, this is crazy. Anyway, got to wrap things up here today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the first part of this Renly series. Stay tuned for another coming out soon. Like, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. And we'll deal with the Reach in the next episode. Cheers. Alrighty, so we got to deal with this Tyrell war betrayal. I'm incredibly surprised that Willis has gone against his sister, Queen Marjorie, with the Blackwoods allying with him. I guess the yeah, the glue between our houses is no more. The Starks attacked us. Now the Tyrells. Incredibly aggressive. Okay, so then what do? Do I just put Marjorie on there? But we'll raise our forces. Oh, it's a shame that we don't have any more places we can station these men-at-arms. Now that we've given up Storm's End, that could have been useful. Maybe we need to increase our barracks more there. So... yeah, so we've got this alliance. Oh, Stefan's ill. Ormond's quite young. Yeah, I can't call in the Stormland garrison. I could break that too now. We could give Floris potentially the Reach. This is frustrating. Okay, so they're going to raid south over the Dornish marshes there. Oh, and he's betrayed his brother Loris, who I'm very affectionate. My confidant. Maya's doing more stuff. Maybe we just need to arrest her. Causing too many political scandals. Let's lock her up. We might just need to get her from court. She's putting our house into disrepute. Okay, so we should have enough. I would like more and higher, better quality men of arms, but I have to see. They're still going down diplomat now. But so far, Renly having 4 children. That's fantastic. I'm surprised the Blackwoods are with them, though. Let's rally our forces and see how we go. And we'll try and bring down King Willis Tyrell. Garland's going to be the one who's going to be more competent, so yeah. What do you do? Well, I wonder what Marjorie would think. They're also rebelling against their future nephews too. Okay, so we've arrived now. Let's go straight for the former Vulture Lord territory. And we'll see how we go. Oh wow, we're going to lose straight up? Against the Blackwoods and the Tyrells? Oh my god, we've just been slammed. Gotta be careful there now as we move out. Maybe we need to now move towards Highgarden and take it. A Pentoshi wants... No, a Tyroshi. An Elo Sharpling said, hey, I'll give you 5,000 swords. Or at least 500. If you pay me, sure. Maybe 5,000. And I guess we can give them protection in the Stepstones. Okay, let's go back up the pass then. And go straight towards Highgarden. Maybe we can siege it out. Try and get some political prisoners. Maybe Willis is in Highgarden. I can't imagine going to be commanding. So I will risk it and force the siege. Nice, we've managed to take Alyssane Tyrell, the heir. I'll definitely move her to the dungeon. And let's move back towards King's Landing now that we've just taken Highgarden. We want to replenish and repair in King's Landing, and then I'm going to try and take this border reach territory under my control. To be fair, the reach has been belligerent. A lot of the lords joined. Oh, and now we're fighting on our own turf and we're going to win. Oh, they actually caught us there as we were trying to repair. What a costly war. Okay. Looking to replenish our levies. Maybe go with blood. Yes, we want to start farming congenial traits. We've already got a good amount from Marjorie and Renly. Okay, so now they've taken Highgarden. They're still fighting down there. So maybe I'll just try and take border reach territory now. Yeah. It's like I don't know why they're fighting for this claim so hard. Maybe wait slightly longer. This guy comes well recommended. Sure, we'll bring him to the Kingsguard eventually, I guess. Or into our service. Got 50,000 levies back here now. Another daughter. I'm not too sure what to call this one. Maris. That was the Baratheon daughter. Okay. Penrose is fine. Maybe we do go back down now. We need to win again. Is Pentoshi getting attacked again? Oh, we're hemorrhaging cash. Hang on, what I'll do is I'll move back down. And I'll get us back in the positive and then we'll have a fight. Ours is quite a bit, but if we can win this war, we're going to get a lot anyway. I'm not going to use all of it too. I'm not spending it. We're literally just using it to keep up the army. Nice. There we go. And now we've got him on the back foot. Wasn't looking good when we lost that first initial incursion. Siege of Baldcrest now. Nice, that's been retaken. Oh! And we've won. Well, we'll take Edison Tyrell as a hostage. And the Tyrells have been swiftly defeated. Let's deal with the traitors. Let's repay the Iron Loan Bank too. We'll pay them with interest. And I suppose we've got to deal with the Starks like we did before too when we won that war. My justice will be swift. Okay, yeah, so we've brought them in as a small protectorate there. Fascinating. We'll try and bring in the Farrings too. So Willis Tyrell the traitor has been imprisoned. Same with Bran. So let's look to get rid of them. They refuse to join the Night's Watch. Lucas Blackwood's married to Sansa. Interesting. Let's look to get rid of him. We've got a Hightower here too. Oh, she was in the Aegon War. Oh my god, she's been in my dungeon for how long? 2 years, I didn't even realize. Okay, so the Garland, Edison, Alysanne. Basically, I think I want to strip the Tyrells of that title. And we'll give it to the Lady Marjorie. And Rickon now rules the north. That's fine by me. King Rickon. Lionel Stark. Oh, this is the Blackwoods, I suppose. Nice. So let's trim these branches. I'm just going to banish Maya. She somehow had another child while in prison. Yeah, uncle. And then we've got this storm. Oh, there's storms. Even though they're all Valeman nearly. Yeah, let's just get these characters out of my court. I suppose we could get them to ask to take vows and join the Silent Sisters. But, yeah, we'll see how we go. And then we'll just try and banish them. Dismiss them from court. And let's just forget about that Maya Baratheon line that's growing. More daughters complicate things. Edric Storm's line's been cut though. And let's just focus only on good old King Renly. Yep, so the Fraser in there. King Rickon rules the north. Edmure is his vassal. Robert Arryn with the Grafton. Alysanne in the Reach. So I'm going to Iron Throne Force vassalization her. Although we won that Reach war and Willis was captured. I could actually fight this war for the Lady Marjorie's claim. But I think what I'm better off doing is going to war with the Tyrells. And Iron Throne Force vassalization them. And then making it so that Marjorie rules it until one of my sons comes of age. And maybe we try and gift it to them. Alright, so we're at war with Queen 3-year-old Alysanne Tyrell, daughter of the late Willis Tyrell. I don't recognize the sigil of the regent, but they're just south in the Dornish Marches. We're going to move south. It's a shame. We're going against my children-in-law. Here we go. 50,000 Baratheons. Nice. Decimating the Tyrells there. Let's push towards Highgarden. and try and take it. Edmure has declared his independence. Okay. Lord Commander Loras Tyrell becomes an acclaimed knight. Some SOC want to try and join us. We'll push through this to try and take Highgarden. Oh, we've taken a Tyrell there. Alright, let's move back north towards King's Landing. We've crushed the army in the open field. Captured Norcross. Nobody of importance. Okay, there's 6,000 there in the Westerlands. We'll move back and replenish and repair in King's Landing. And then we'll start trying to take this border territory. We did suffer some pretty high casualties trying to take Highgarden quickly. Oh, okay. So we're at war with some SOC. Wait. Okay, that was good. We somehow got attacked by the pirates. They had 9,000 there, which is quite a bit. The feast is going well. Nice. Taking this reach border territory now. Let's move back into our lands. Do we need to move? Oh, okay, so we're getting a good amount. Maybe, I don't actually know. I would imagine that... Okay, so he's got intercepted there by some reach forces. I would imagine that sitting in the capital, King's Landing, when there's more barracks and men-at-arms, will replenish more. Okay, so we've got 24,000 now. We've increased our ranks. Just want to try and take this reach border territory here, because it will add up our war score quite a bit. And then we can flee to King's Landing in the north if we need to. 56% towards capitulation. Maybe I just need to get rid of that. Yeah, so I can hit Ridgeland Tile. We've got Kasana Baratheon. No, she will marry who I tell her to. The chances that she runs away, obviously. Wouldn't be un-Baratheon to do that. Like her cousin Maya, just go into the wind. Nice. 75% towards Tyrell capitulation. I do feel bad for the Lady Marjorie. I'm sure she's devastated with this, but it's pretty justified. The Tyrells have been quite rebellious. Nice, and that is it. Game over. Can I take any Tyrells as... No, hostages we cannot. But we'll enforce our demands. And the Reach is now free. Well, no longer free and independent. Oh, okay, so we've got the mountain and the Vale that we need to conquer. The north, and of course the Riverlands looks like it's split up annoyingly. Oh, yeah. Wait, the North's at war. Oh, they declared their independence from Bran, so they're actually battling it out. Edmure and his cousin. Okay, so Garland was slain in the war. Same with Willis. Edison and Alysanne. Okay. So, if we get rid of them, we'll send Edison to the wall, and we'll imprison and get rid of the Queen. That makes Marjorie third in line for the Reach. So she can sit there and rule that. And we'll let Garland's son Edison join the Night's Watch. And I guess we'll give it to maybe Ormond or Kasana. I haven't decided just yet. But Marjorie can rule that title with her brothers now slain. That makes sense for the RP. Okay, let's try and ransom these prisoners. So King Renly, 39, sits upon the Iron Throne with the Westerlands, the Reach, the Stormlands and Dawn under our control. Let's educate and foster some of these children. One can be trained by Victarion Greyjoy, funnily enough. And then we've got some decisions to make of where to go to. We do need to replenish and repair our ranks. Want to try and get some more Storm Knights. Antlermen. Interesting. The Antlermen and Gold Cloaks and that Footmen all have similar stats, but the I just don't know if we can house any of them. No, we need to start expanding or Need to hold more keeps. Try and get more gold cloaks too. But it's just housing them is what's going to be the concern. Alright, so we'll try and get back up to that 58,000 or 62. Cassana Baratheon, eldest daughter of Renly and Marjorie, has now come of age. So we've got a decision to make with her. And Estamont, because I got to decide who's going to get what. Okay, so Alan Estamont is already betrothed to Floris. So they're going to get these Stormlands. Who do I give Cassana Baratheon to? Tristane Sand. There's a Mallister there. Some SOC are going to give me some pretty good alliance power and soldiers. Roland Storm. No. Donald Swan, 57. He's pretty good. Aaron Florent. Do I just give her to a Swan? Oh, Ronald Granson, 13. So Donald Swan seems pretty good. Is he the heir? He is. He's 57. He's the heir of... Then we've got Balin Swan too. He's a lot better. Ah, but he's refusing marriage, unfortunately. Maybe I'll try and bring him into our Kingsguard. Maybe we'll marry... Even though he's 47, he's got some really good traits. And I could go matrilineal. No, let's not do that. It wouldn't be realistic and sensible. Alright, let's marry her and we'll have some Swan children there. And we've already got the Estamont line there. So Stefan Baratheon is the heir to the Iron Throne. He's going to eventually get Dragonstone. And Ormond, maybe we give him the Reach. But the Estamonts are going to rule in the Stormlands from now on. Because it already looks like the Baratheons of the Reach are going to probably rule. Already got the Freys there ruling too. It's a shame that Renly hadn't had any more male children. We could have given Storm's End to them. Okay, so Edmure is losing this war against Bran. Maybe because he's a green seer too. You get some really bad traits from that. But the Risewells and the Arryns are supporting him. And King Rickon not doing... King Robert Arryn's not doing too well. Oh no, it's Rickon, isn't it? Sorry. Because Bran died, didn't he? We could go after Rickon, actually. Or should we go after the Iron Islands? King Theon's there, he's 37. Been scarred. It might be easier to go after the Ironborn. Through Iron Throne force vassalization. We're still waiting to get to 62,000 soldiers in our levies. Secret exposed. Okay, so she already knows. That my relationship with her brother. Okay. Still watching this Independence War. I'm just trying to think if I can use it to my own advantage. Well, maybe while the realm is distracted, we can go after Theon and the Ironborn. Once again, the Baratheon boys are heading to the Iron Islands. Should be able to make quick work with them. Like my brother Robert before. And let's rally up. With 57,000 knights, Courtney Penrose leading the attack. At a whopping 38 command. Oh, and then we land and the Greyjoys leave instantly. Gonna siege Never Harrow now firstly. Nice, we've taken it. And I try and move towards the other settlements. Oh, I've had another daughter. Not too sure what to call her. So we had Floris, we had Cassana. What was the other Baratheon girl name? I can't even... Was it Alice? That sounds familiar. Yeah, let's go with Alice Baratheon. Sounds quite fitting. Slowly but surely sieging out the Iron Islands now. Nice, we've captured 9,000. And, oh, we've captured Theon Greyjoy in this battle. And the war is over. Nice. Oh, we can take Asha to our court. He has a bunch of children. Oh, married a Rowan in the end. Has a Snow. Prince Robin Greyjoy with the Rowan. Interesting. Balon Swan with a Lannister girl. Or a Westerland girl. We can imprison Usha Greyjoy. Bring her over to our side. 42. She might be more of a valuable. Oh, one of the priests, the princelings might be better. Alright, let's disband, and I suppose we leave Theon on the Iron Islands. Maybe because we won, we could get rid of him. Complications with childbirth for 3 years. To be fair, Marjorie has had a bunch of children now. And let's ransom them. Okay, sweet. That was super quick. Thankfully, we didn't have to siege Pike arduously and then go to Harlow. Oh, wow. He lost. And the North is now back under King Rickon Stark's control. Okay, so got to figure out who we go against then. After Rickon just claimed the Riverlands. King Robert Arryn is a kinslayer. Is that because he has a sister? Got rid of his mother Lysa, which is interesting. I suppose Doltra. She's a milk of the poppy addict. Interesting. Who do we go against then? Let's move the army to King's Landing to rally up from. We've got nearly 66,000. I think we just go after Rickon. Or should we go after Edmure? For the Frey claims if we wanted to. No. I think we could just straight up Iron Throne force vassalization Rickon. As the rumours between Edmure and Marjorie are growing. Okay, let's rally up. Let's move north. Ormond could join the Kingsguard. We're not going to let him because there's not many Baratheons. Oh, nice. Marsha's now arrived. Yeah. And hello. Let's move towards Harrenhal. Try and take the old ancient Ironborn city of the Hoars and Harren the Black. Oh. Renly has failed his language lesson. Okay. Looks like the northern armies are just west in the Riverlands there. Lord Stefan's now coming to bend the knee. Taking Harrenhal will allow us a good amount of war score. Oh, yes, so the rumours have come true. Edmure the Leecher has been sleeping with Marjorie. Oh, okay. The poppy addict. I guess we imprison the Lady Marjorie then. Yeah, we saw rumours of it before, but now it's fully come out. Even though I'm hanging out with Loras quite a bit in my spare time. Hanging it all out. Oh, so is this daughter one? She does look very Baratheon though. I need time to make sure. Yeah, it is our child. Okay. This is the Alice Baratheon, yes. Okay. Well, in the divorce scheme with Robert, I suppose, Renly, it's not like he's not had the thought to set aside a Baratheon bride. They kind of got rid of that in the show, didn't they? Renly's to get Robert to divorce Cersei. Oh, they're going up to Harrenhal now. Nice, we're going to be able to win that there. The thing is, if we actually go after King Rickon when the Riverlands is under their control, we're actually going to be able to take so much more war score so easier, because the north is just such a pain to take in CK3. Oh my god. Okay, let's push over to the Riverlands now. Oh my god. Theon and Arsha are lovers? Tulla Pike too? Oh my god. Cannot allow more abomination and Wincest at court. Okay, just need to move back to the Red Keep. Oh my god, I lost an eye. I was flagellating. Renly one eye. Okay, Kasana has had a child. Oh my god, Maya's had a bunch of children. Edric's still on the King's Guard. Yeah, so Stefan's in line for that. Can't give it to Donald Swan because they gotta get the Swanlands, Kasana and her. I haven't even decided just yet. Alright, let's go back. Maybe we go north now. Try and take White Harbour. And then Winterfell itself. Might get lucky if Bran is there. Jeez, there's heaps of Vale forces there though. 40,000 sieging it. Oh my. And they already have siege progression, which we're going to be able to nab. We'll absolutely take that then. Oh, look at this. We're going to be able to take Winterfell within 30 days. Incredibly easily. The Baratheons will burn Winterfell. Hanging out with Morrigan. Nice, that's massive. 85 now. Oh, we've taken some Starks as prisoners. And we've taken the Northern Throne. Heaps of the North is actually just not standing with Bran too. That's a massive war score increase. Oh, I guess we somehow seized the Winterfell chair. What did we do? Go in there with, oh, Ormond wants to join the King's Guard. That's not happening. If he doesn't run away. Oh. Morrigan and Loras are jealous. We're going to take Ironwrath. Oh my god, I forgot about House Forrester. Minecraft me. I'd rather delete that from my head. Are the Arryns trying to take Winterfell off me? That's so annoying. Yeah, did we just like get a bunch of pickaxes and angle rhiners? Oh, we won. And steal the seat. Nice. And that is Rickon done. Oh, there's heaps of... Oh, what's going on here, maybe? Okay, this pirate crew is attacking. Hopefully that all comes back under my control. Maybe we have to quickly, briefly go down and deal with the pirates here. Oh, wow. House Corgyle has taken over Dawn. Yeah, that's their sigil. What's happened to the Martells, then? Did they get cooed? Edmure's declaimed a new kingdom. We're just moving the armies quickly down south. I'm going to have to investigate that. Okay, so looks like the north's back under our control now, which is nice. I've got a new cat mitten. And then we'll have to deal with Rickon. Renly One-Eye Baratheon. It seems to be a very Targ Baratheon thing to have one eye. Oris had one hand at 1.2. Stefan now comes of age. Nice. Yeah, they're just taking a bunch of Dornish lands in the woods. Nice. Okay, dealt with the pirates there swiftly. Did not anticipate that. Okay, so Sansa has 2 children, Lionel and Lyanna. I don't know why they're called Starks. So Rob died. Oh, she married a Blackwood. So this is Lionel Blackwood, really. Leon Blackwood. Bran, we got rid of 2 now. Rickon rules. Maybe we imprison Rickon from that war, get rid of him. We probably need to get rid of Edmure too. Oh, they're battling it out now anyway. Once again. The North, the Vale. And the Tullys. I've also got to get Stefan married off too. And Ormond eventually. Still looking to try and bring more of the 7 Kingdoms under my control. We've got Marjorie there too. Probably want to move her to the dungeon. We're going to have to clean up all these claims a bit better. So Cassana has 2 children. Julian Swan is heir to the Swan lands. Renly Estamont. Stefan is now 16. A little bit craven though. Pretty good diplomacy. Ormond, they all are beautiful because they're Marjorie's children. Got Maris and Alice there too. Yes, it's a shame Renly doesn't have any more children. But this is the Baratheon line. After the fake Baratheons of King's Landing. Maybe Renly can remarry. He's 45. Still quite young in the grand scheme of things. Lord Julian Swan. All of them don't take after his proclivities too. They all do look Baratheon, which is nice. They don't look like red-haired Tullys, or that would be a concern. Yeah, so Lucas Corgyle. Marjorie imprisoned. So Stefan is the heir of that. Edison Tyrell. Looks like House Tyrell is just done through Mace's line. Oh, we've got the red wines there. And the Fossaways. Interesting. Yeah, one-eyed. Get more learning somehow. Heir is unmarried, so I think we've got to try and find a bride for Stefan. And I'm not entirely sure. Focus on Baratheon's Stormlanders. I would say Targs, but there's no more left. I could allow those to become a guardian. Have Sansa's daughter at court. How ironic. Renly Estamont, Floris's daughter, naming it after her grandfather. Her father. My grandson and I share a name. So we've got the Stormlands. Yeah, it's a shame there's not 3 males. So Stefan's going to get the Crowned Lands, King's Landing, and the Iron Throne and Dragonstone. And then Ormond. Do I give Ormond to the Reach? Because Floris is already going to get the Stormlands. Yeah, Cassana. Probably could have married her to someone better. But the Swans are still a strong Stormland house too. Oh, Daenerys. I didn't even... Check this out. So, when Fagon landed, he married Daenerys. She's remarried. She married into House Fell. Shireen, Elaine, and Clifford Fell. Oh my god. And she's actually in the Fell lands, in the Stormlands. Oh my god. The rumors were true. A blonde hair, Targaryen looking girl. I heard whispers and rumors that the Lord of Fell married a blonde hair associate. Oh, wow. And she got rid of that trait too, the Baron trait, because she married our Aegon because he won. Then we took him out. Oh, okay. So, we could actually get dragon blood through them. Yeah, so why the Corgyles ruling? I guess they just cooed them. Did a bunch of the Martells die? Tristane's still alive. Oh, okay, no, a bunch of them did die. Oh my god. Like, all of Oberyn's sand snakes are nearly dead. None of them are really married, too. Quentin and Tristane died out. Abara's still about. Yeah, so the Corgyles wanted a coup. We've obviously got Celis, Frey. Theon's there. Might need to go after Edmure at some point. And we do want to get rid of Rickon, of course. And then clean up all these titles. Yes. Oh, wait, so the Stormlands isn't a thing? Where is it? No, I need to... Why have I got that back? I need to grant Alan the Stormlands. Because even he has Baratheon blood through his grandparents anyway. He has a claim to the Iron Throne loosely. And Renly Estamont. So we'll give it the Estamonts the Stormlands. Because he is still married to Floris, my daughter. So there is Baratheon blood there. They can rule. Okay, so the Seven Kingdoms, the Crown Lands. So I suppose I give Dragonstone now to Stefan, heir on the Iron Throne. That would make more sense. Yeah, why did I get the Stormland title back? It bounced back to me, so be it. We need to get Stefan married off. So Sansa, 35. Oh, because she lost her husband. That'd be funny. Sansa being queen again. We've got a Tully there. Oh, that's a Lane. Okay, we've got a Oakheart, a Rowan, Merryweather. Sansa's not even that old. Do I marry her to one of Daenerys' kids? Well, I can roleplay that. No one actually believes Daenerys is still alive. After Aegon. Oh, Gemma Granson. Oh, she's got the strong take. I do want to try and bring in Stormlanders as we look to bring more of them under our control and get more loyalty. Funnily enough, yeah, the High Lordship of the Kingswood, House Fell, has some Fell Targaryens. Shireen has been betrothed, unfortunately, already to a broom. I can't get rid of him, can I? She's beautiful. She's Faith of the Seven, and she's a Stormlander too, but with Valyrian features. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't sway or invite them to court. I can invite Harwood Fell to the Small Council. Not bad traits too. Because then we could get some Valyrian... Well, we got Stormlander mixed... Oh, she's 13. Oh, she's Chase, unfortunately. That's and she's a little bit scarred, but she's still a Stormlander. We can marry her. And then Clifford Fell too. Interesting. He's going to be the heir to the Fell lands. So maybe we marry Stefan to a Fell. A good, strong Stormlander Fell. She may or may not have Targaryen heritage. That's very cool. It's going to be diluted somewhat too. Just in case if we ever want to become a dragon riding house. So now that he's married off, let's give Dragonstone to Stefan. He can sit there. Now Floris has had another child. Marjorie demands trial by combat. Oh. Do we accept this? Who's going to stand for her? Would Loras? Probably not. Victarion Greyjoy is going to stand in this trial by combat. Okay, well, let's have Queen Marjorie's trial by combat. I think Victarion is probably our best commander. Oh, would... Would allowing Loras Tyrell be a little bit on? He's 52 prowess. What's Loras? 46. Victarion is slightly older though. Oh, I can't choose Loras. Maybe Loras is standing for Marjorie. Okay, well let's use Victarion Greyjoy to stand for the king. And Jonathan Peel, okay. I reckon this Northman is probably dead. Yes. Okay. Oh wow, Loras refused. So Marjorie remains in prison. I suppose we can get rid of her. There's just so many bad stuff. Renounce claims. I can't send her away. Maybe we do get rid of her. Okay. I want to try and get these people to court if we can. Oh, Lionel Stark will come to court if we pay for his travel expense. His sister's already here. Alan's now arrived. I could marry Lionel Stark. He's really Lionel Blackwood, isn't he? But he's got Stark blood. Maybe we can marry him to our main line. Then we've got Edmure here too. Foster Tully. Still a bunch of Tullys. Robert Arryn's half-sister. With like Lysa and Baelish maybe. And they're battling it out again there too. Interesting stuff. The Risewells and the Arryns and the Edmure at it again. I guess I could go for the Trident. Go after him. So, King Renly, 46. I'm going to go after Edmure and try and Iron Throne Force vassalization him. After he, oops. Had an affair with my wife, the Queen. Let's get our vengeance on Edmure Tully. The army was garrisoned way further back down in Dawn because we were dealing with the Stepstone pirates. Okay, let's rally up at King's Landing and look to go again and continue with Renly's reign. Move towards River Run now. See how we go. Okay. The Arryns are involved. Interesting. Push towards River Run itself. Try and get lucky. New Lord Commander on the wall. Catelyn Tully's still alive? That's just a bit funny. Guess we could try and plot to get rid of Edmure too. Oh, okay. Just in case we have issues trying to win this war in the Riverlands. Let's invite Edric and some Kingsguard members too. Oh, we can just get all the Kingsguard to help. Damn, quite a bit. Okay, sieging out to River Run now. Not too many months remaining. Nice. We shall allow Rickon's niece to stay. Lord Rickon in the north. Yeah, still belligerent. I could marry her to Ormond. So we can have a claim to the north. And it's also one of Sansa's kids, so they've got Tully blood too, and they're quite good. Nice. Looking good. Yeah, maybe we need to let her go, maybe, and then bring her back. Because I think the main thing at the moment is that she won't marry because she's our hostage. Okay, that'll work though. So the betrothal to Ormond. A little bit of a run around there. Okay, so still just trying to win this war against the Tullys. We'll try and take River Run there. Oh, interesting to see the Ironborn. Oh, is Floris my daughter? I need to make sure. Well, Marjorie's in the dungeon. They all look Baratheons. I don't think they look like any of Edmure's. But if there was one with ginger hair, maybe. So, Kasana is my daughter. Okay. Sir Adrian of the Westerlands is no more. We need a new Kingsguard member. Loras, Tyrell, Edric, and Victarion still sit there. Ormond now comes of age. Nice. Ormond Baratheon. Giving slightly different names to a Stannis and Robert Baratheon naming scheme run. Nice. Let's send that proposal off. 17% now before we get rid of Edmure Tully. Renly is still yet to take a new queen. To be fair, having 6 children with Marjorie, 4 girls and 2 sons is actually quite impressive. Just trying to chase that Riverlord army there as best as we can. Maybe we just need to auto it. Because always on... I like playing on 5 times speed. The movements can be a little bit better. Okay, so... nothing to be a concern there. Okay, they're trying to sit around River Run now. Oh, come on, they're just darting so much away from me. Nice, and now we've won. Let's take... was it Elroy? Sure, let's bring one of them in, and it's just now... yeah, because we won that. Just the Vale. Renly going down diplomacy. I think diplomacy is a little bit underrated as a trait. Okay, so after that war, Rickon, Edmure, and the belligerents have been imprisoned. Let's pass the sentences of those. We've got Mark Piper here in the dungeon too. One of their commanders. And let's deal with them. So Rickon will join the Night's Watch. Edmure will not. What he did to my wife. And Rickon has joined the Night's Watch like his grandfather before him. And we've gotten rid of Marjorie too. Now that we have peace in Westeros, I feel like it's sensible. Okay, so let's now give Prince Ormond, the second-born son of Marjorie the Reach and all those lands, while the Estemonts ruled the Stormlands and our main line there. If we had another son, it would be fine, but obviously Renly Estemont is half Baratheon. And Stefan will eventually rule there too. We've got the Swans there. Then we've still got Marissa and Alice Baratheon too. But so far doing well. And then Renly can remarry too if we want. Marry Lysa's daughter maybe. Some Aarons. I don't even know who I should marry actually. Bunch of Greyjoys too. Fry. We could just leave him single. Grandson 13, Stormlander. She's probably not too bad actually. Just in case With our Baratheon blood, we could get some more. So Hoster Tully now rules. And in the north, Rickon Stark, who's 3, rules. And Lionel is already in court. I could maybe get Lionel to join the Kingsguard or something. Maybe. And Rickon has 3 children too. Then we've still got Robert Aaron to deal with. He's got some children. Death to us part. Yeah, I do feel bad for the Lady Marjorie. I'm sure Loras isn't too happy either. So I'm going to marry the grandson, Gael. The Tully now arrives in court. We might be able to get some more children with another Stormland bride. Oh, we actually probably marry... Oh, we could marry Clifford Fell to someone too. The firstborn son of Daenerys Targaryen and Hardwood Fell the Ruthless. I like that. I like that a lot. Daenerys. It'd be even more realistic if she, like, bleached her hair. Because after Aegon... Oh, Victorian said. Aegon won and then lost. His sympathizers went into the Wolf's Wood and the Stormlands, and he was found. Oh, we can bring in Carl the maid. That's kind of just funny, more or less. Maybe I just need to go by prowess and search through a bunch of potential Kingsguard members we can get, because we got some openings there. The throne denies him. Oh, Renly gets cut on it. That's not good, because he is 49, and then we'll make plans and preparations to go against the Arryns in the Vale. Okay, the last kingdom remains. King Robert Arryn, the Waning Moon, 34 years of age. Let's go deal with him. We'll try and Iron Throne force vassalization him. Alright. See how we go. Alright, they've pushed through the moon door, and we've found them as they're heading to Maidenpool. But a fallen son? No! Jaime the Lowerman has killed Ormond Baratheon. Oh no. Renly has lost one of his only 2 sons. Oh, but he had a daughter with the Stark girl. Hannah Baratheon rules the Reach. Yeah, right, okay. Stefan's had a daughter too. Oh my god, he died super young at 18. Died in the Vale. Oh, that sucks. Renly Baratheon won the throne, but just hasn't had enough male heirs. Normally it's quite good. Okay, we'll push up towards the Siege of Stone and we'll try and impregnate the Vale. I can't believe that. Pushing up the Moongate. Loras and Morrigan are fighting. Siege of Snow. Oh no. King Renly the Handsome, 50 is decrepit. Looks like a Tuscan raider now. Pushing up the Vale. Disfigured. Now let's try and siege the Eyrie itself. Nice. Descending from atop. Doing a lot better now. Trying to take the Vale. Do we just... I guess we just march down again. Oh, they're just going to run away. Maybe we give chase. Completely crush and obliterate the Vale forces. Oh my god. Renly is so disfigured. Those years of wars have added up. Sitting atop the Eyrie now. Taking some really bad casualties, but we won there. Maybe we just now wait? I don't know. We just need to take their capital and deal a massive blow. Gotta take the Gates of the Moon. 60% towards capitulation. 51, he's quite ill. Oh my god, poor Renly, he looks like a ghoul. What about some death sticks? Or, yeah, more. Like he's from Fallout. Oh no, Loras Tyrell has passed. I'm not too sure. We'll allow Edric Storm to be Lord Commander of the Kingsguard now. Jeez. Renly's rule has been brutal. Guess we just allow you to be brought in. Push up towards the Vale. Okay. Just sit here and try and take the Eyrie. They're pushing up there, taking some border territory. Slightly annoying. If we can take the Eyrie, then we can go take that northern territory. I think we'll just try and push through it. I think it's just important we take the capital. I've had a son! Garwin! At 52, I probably need it. Maybe call him Lionel. Yes, as I lost Ormond. Lionel Baratheon is born. We'll keep the Tully boy. I can't imagine Renly lasting too much longer. Stefan does seem a frail king, though. Okay, getting some wars hit on us. Still so close to capitulation. No. You cannot leave. 6 months remaining. It's probably going to be a lot shorter than that. Oh, Lionel died. Oh. This run, children-wise, has been quite unfortunate. 4 months. Can we be able to... We're going to be able to push this final breach here into the Vale. Here's hoping. Oh, but Renly's died, but the war continues. At 53, died of his wounds. A shameless adulterer. He'll be remembered of treachery. King Stefan arises, who's ill, having mastered many skills. Continue as King Stefan. King Renly dies at 53. King Stefan 24, with his fell Stormlander bride, who has secret Targaryen ancestry. So we've taken the Eyrie there. And let's push south. Yeah, Renly was just too messed up in the end. We just need to get this war wrapped up. Ultimately cost my brother's life. But Stefan Baratheon, the last Baratheon. Hopefully he doesn't pass. House Velaryon wants Dragonstone. Absolutely not. My son will get that when one is born to me. Siege of Clan's End. We literally just need like 7 percentile here. So this is just like one settlement and then we've won this. Okay, so we're going to do Stefan's reign real quick. And that's it. The Vale has capitulated. Prince John we can take. The heir to the Vale under our control. It's probably not a bad idea. Or maybe, no, because we're going to get rid of him. Maybe we take the other one. The half-sister's probably not that important. Oh, he's Craven, unfortunately. He is beautiful. Hasn't got that great traits. Okay, so we've got some sicknesses plaguing. But the Seven Kingdoms has been conquered. We've brought it under our control. So, Daenerys still alive. Interesting. And then we've got Queen Bell on the throne. We're going to have to plan his coronation too. But we're going to look to start winding things down here for this Renly run. Oh, we're just fighting in the Stepstones real quick. Bear with me. Oh, it's because this pirate cove is loyal to us. That's a little bit bizarre. I can't surrender, but I don't particularly want to do that because we're going to lose a lot of vassal opinion. But yeah, I guess we've got to set up Stefan now, as Renly Baratheon is dead. The generation of the War of the Five Kings is really no more. I will do a proper coronation and wait. But yeah, the only living son of Marjorie and Renly sits the Iron Throne. Oh, hang on, we'll try and intercept these guys down in the Stepstones here where we can. Oh, and I think I've instantly stuffed up. We'll allow the Estamons to be the true rulers, it's fine. We've divided ourselves a bit too much here, hang on. Oh, we have... Oh, no, come on, bring everyone in. We went through like a 3-way pronged attack. We went with way too many vectors there of attack. We nearly got in divided and conquered. Right, we can just enforce that demands. Nice. Phew. Hopefully we can rule the Seven Kingdoms now, as they've changed houses and lands and structure quite a bit, I suppose. We'll try and ransom these prisoners. Let's start King Stefan's coronation. I usually do it in King's Landing, but I probably really should do it in Visenya's here. I should do it at the Great Sept. We'll have the High Sept and do it. And he's going to be heading from Dragonstone. We need the army to replenish and repair. We've got to set up the council too. So Celis Frey, former Lannister in the Westerlands. We've got a Velaryon as Master of Law. Perrin Frey can be Master at Arms. A Miller can be there. Got a Pentoshi. Let's repay our loan to the Iron Bank that we inherited. Or maybe Stefan had it up. We obviously have... We've got the Winterfell throne too that we stole. Let's just put whatever we can up. So we've got a Baratheon banner. We've obviously got the dragon skulls too. So maybe we just pop them down. Gives us dread and stuff. And Tyrell gauntlet. Nice. And then we'll look to try and ransom everyone too. As King Stefan 25. Yeah, the Craven trait is quite bad. What crown do I want? The Crown of the Stag, probably. 17 Diplomacy, 8 Martial, 11 Stewardship, 12 Intrigue, 8 Learning, only 15 Prowess. Faith of the Seven, Stormlander, of course. Half Reachman. Can negotiate an alliance with my sister. Still looking to repay that Iron Bank loan. We don't want it to get too far in debt. I do have 2 children, daughters. We'll go with diplomacy, and I guess we'll try and increase our fertility there too. There is a plague running rampant, but that's okay. And then we'll assess how the other 7 kingdoms have shaken up, because the Corgyles rule down in Dawn, the Estemonts rule in the Stormlands, and my niece rules in the Reach. The Tullys still rule in the Arryns, in the Vale, and the Riverlands, and the Greyjoys in the Iron Islands. But King Stefan now stands tall. Does look very Baratheon. Takes more look after his uncle. Seems quite more astute and stronger than Renly. But the hunched back makes him look different. He doesn't have that trait, but he looks like his posture healing over a little bit. Grant some pardons too with the new kingship. But he's beautiful, got that trait. His prowess is only 15. About to get the uncrowned trait, which is nice. And then we'll look through the Baratheon family tree now. Yeah, so we've got Maya's line. That's illegitimate. Got Kasana. Oh no, she's not married to the Swan anymore. I got 2 daughters there. Marissa hasn't been married. Same with Alice too. Okay, so we can station some more men-at-arms now, as we can put some there towards the Gold Cloak stations. We just don't have any more. Got heaps of money now though, but not too sure if we're going to play with... Oh, I could marry her to Lionel Stark. We've got Roland Storm. He's in our court. Maybe I'll do that. Is Rickon... Wait. Oh, he's on the wall. Maybe he's a wandering crow now. Sansa's remarried to a Flint. Lionel is a Blackwood, really. Maybe I could marry her. She'd be quite a good candidate. There's some pretty good traits there. Look at that. I won't go matrilineal. Even though technically he's a Blackwood, but so be it. Oh, unfortunately, there's been a cradle death with Stefan. I do need to get Alice married off too. I'm not entirely sure who to. Roland Storm, 59. House Tarth has died out. Alan sits there. Maybe a Dondarrion? Oh, Beric Dondarrion's alive. Why does he look... Oh, she married a Dane. Humphrey Dondarrion. Son of Beric. Oh, okay. That's why he has Valyrian hair. Maybe I marry her to a Don... Give, strengthen our alliances down in the Stormlands again. Interesting. Alara Dane. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I marry... Ulrich Dane, maybe? Oh, he's refusing marriage, unfortunately. Yeah, how about I marry... 21 looks a lot older. Princess Alice to Humphrey Dondarrion. Half Dane, son of Beric. A cool character. Let's do that. The Dondarrion's always welcome in Robert's court. So why not Stefan's? His coronation won't go for too much longer. Thank you all for coming. And the coronation has been concluded. All hail King Stefan, the first of his name, on the Iron Throne, 26 years of age. We need a new hand of the king. Let's go with my brother-in-law, Alan, and who's my cousin. And this is the family tree. So we've got the Swan line there. Renly Estamont. Osric Storm. Maybe I can invite him to the Kingsguard, maybe. Julian Swan. Oh, unfortunately he's incapable. Lucian, Damon. All of these with Swans and Estamont names, they do look very, very Baratheon. Marissa and Alice have been married off. But still we are lacking male heirs. We could have a succession crisis if we're not careful. The Lucas Corgyle rules Dawn. Interesting. Yeah, so what happened? There was just a Martell succession crisis. Bizarre. Wait. Lord Rickard has cooed Hannah. Oh no. What happened there then? I think she still has Highgarden, but he's taken Lord Paramountcy of the Reach. This distant Tyrell. Okay, so we're going to have to deal with that. So, yeah, she still holds... No, I'm going to have to strip that from them then. Can't do anything from an act of war there. So that is a very distant Tyrell line. I wish you could just like strip titles and then it's like, okay, if that doesn't happen, you can just war them. We're going to have to fix that. Oh, Tywin Frey. Oh, Selos has died at 67. That's where we don't have a hand. Hoster Tully rules there. Son of... Robert Arryn still rules there. Robin. Yeah, so... Let's strip Rickard. It's even going to be a House Lush anyway. It's not even a Tyrell's going to rule there anyway. After him. For whatever reason. Is he even really a Tyrell? There he is. Oh, that's so distant. There might even be other ones that are closer. Edison. Well, yeah, I don't even know who I give it to then. This is complicated. Do I give it to Marissa? No, I guess I do give it to Hannah. Bonnie and Larissa. 2 daughters there. We're just going to have a succession crisis. Unless Stefan has a male heir. Because then... I guess the daughters of him get... Or maybe I need to invite Clifford Fell. Somehow. Tricky stuff. Okay. Try and grant some more pardons where we can. But we're getting to the stage now. Oh, yep, so... Oh, Robert Arryn died. John Arryn rules there now. Where we basically won. Let me know in the comments if you'd like me to do a run with Stefan. Do his coronation. Well, his reign, rather, not coronation. We've done his coronation. But we're at a stage where we've won the War of the Five Kings, and then we've reconquered all that lost territory. All those kings have been vassalized and subdued. But a lot of these can claim... It's interesting that the actual ones with Baratheon last names are all having daughters, but maybe the Swan and the Estamont, like Renly Estamont, might be the most capable of all of Renly's grandchildren. He's got a lot of grandsons. Stefan's nieces and nephews, of course. Hunting in the King's Guard. Lord Edric Storm loves a hunt in the forest and wants me to go with him. Taking after his father, of course. That's a little bit on the nose, isn't it? Hope he doesn't run into a pig. Okay, just keeping an eye on any violent factions, but doesn't seem to be an issue. Continue to grant more pardons. And we can imprison some wormwood. I think we're nearly better off. Okay. So everyone seems to be quite loyal. There's no massive rebellious faction. Faith of the Blessed. Oh, okay. So that he believe... Oh, he's very devout. Interesting. Maybe trying to pray for the sins of his father. He believes Yeah, so the Children of Faith are the seven, but it's a more of a fanatical religious sect, more zealous. Those who were, yeah, it's done by what, Baelor the Blessed, the holiest man in Westeros. Yeah, just increasing our retinue size, men at arms too. Even though we can't station all of them, but we will be at some stage. We've just got 1.2k. There's not really much else we're going to spend on, so we might as well spend it on bolstering our ranks. But yeah, one of these girls will be queens probably, unless Stefan can squeeze out a son. But yeah, the ratio is sitting at about 80-20 for females to males, unfortunately. For male preference primogenitor reasons, obviously. Lannister wants 62. Sir Renly 17. Got pretty decent prowess. Yeah, unfortunately his son is incapable. Rickard we got to get rid of, I suppose. Lucas Corgar rules Dawn. This is the shape up of the Seven Kingdoms now. Robin Greyjoy. And then Rickon Stark, who's 15. A different Rickon, that is. Liara, Gisela, and Hannah, yeah. Interesting stuff overall, I suppose. Alright, well, another massive video here today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Like and subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. YouTube membership and instant gaming keys are available in the comments. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Stay tuned for more CK3 Got content on the channel. My name has been Simpzy. Much love from Australia. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much.